Hello, everyone. I'm Josie Campbell, and this is my digital portrayal of personal learning and adult development for EDAC 629. My pivotal moment in adult learning and development occurred shortly after I became an adult legally at the age of 19. While attending Indiana University Bloomington, or IUB, as a sophomore, I was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, or GBS. GBS is a condition that causes an individual's immune system to attack their nervous system. About a month before my diagnosis, I had begun to feel excruciating pain in both of my legs, and it was literally hard to walk. Being diagnosed with GBS was devastating to me because I was at the end of my first semester of my sophomore year and was unable to return to school after being hospitalized during Thanksgiving break. I was in and out of the hospital up until Christmas, with the longest stay being 2 weeks. I was able to return to school the next semester for 1 week before I returned home feeling like a complete failure. I eventually withdrew from my classes. Although I had been treated for GBS, I was beginning to deal with the effects of nerve damage and continued to be in severe pain. Unfortunately, the pain began to spread from my legs to all over my body. After many more doctor's visits and a lot of tests, it was determined that my nerves in my legs were working properly and my pain was being caused for another issue, fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is a chronic pain disorder that is characterized by widespread muscle pain and tenderness. Due to my intense and chronic pain, I decided that instead of returning to IUB, I would transfer to Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis, or IUPUI, so that I could be close to my family and medical providers. This transition was very challenging for me because I had to change my major, and around the same time, I decided that I no longer wanted to be pre-med and be a doctor. I had always dreamed of working in the hospital as a doctor, but due to my health issues and the amount of time that I spent going back and forth to the hospital, I lost my desire to want to treat patients in the hospital. I decided that although I did not want to be a healthcare provider, I still valued health and wanted to share knowledge about health to the public. Therefore, I chose to major in community health. After I began attending IUPUI, I felt like I had to fight an internal battle every second of every minute so that I would be able to complete my coursework, attend class, and graduate. My health issues made everything harder, and this was the first time in my life that getting education seemed like it was going to be impossible. Thankfully, I was able to complete my undergraduate courses and graduate with my peers with the help of summer school. Of course, I did not realize it at the time because I had not yet been introduced to the concept of transformative learning, but I now know that my experience was a disorienting dilemma. I was forced to engage in self-examination, and it was definitely accompanied by feelings of fear, anger, guilt, and shame. Unfortunately, I was not able to take part in Primer's reflection until I completed my life history paper, and this project has caused more reflection to take place. I must say that I am grateful for the experience because it changed the trajectory of my life, and it also taught me how strong I am.